Okay, so this week I went back to Sunflower and I was looking more so for white privilege, and I kind of came to realize that what I talked about last week about the whole concept of the good kid and bad kid really applied to this idea as well. And I also saw it again this week. I was in the gym with someone else this week, and the same group of boys were kind of acting up and being really naughty, and there was two black kids, two white kids, and the two black kids were labeled as just black kids, like just bad kids. And the white kids had more excuses as to why their behavior was like that, like, oh, they have ADHD, oh, they just have some behavioral problems that they're working on, versus the black kids were just bad kids, and that was that. And it kind of, like, related back to this whole unpacking the invisible knapsack, is that, like, it's something that I think I would have been oblivious to if I wasn't looking for it, was, it's not this expectation for white kids to be bad kids, but it is for these black kids. Like, white kids have this, like, oh yeah, they get this free pass, like, things aren't like that for them. Versus, black kids, it's just expected. And so, in the article, it talks about, like, why schooling gave me no training in seeing myself as an oppressor, which I think is kind of similar to these, like, college kids that are just hanging out with kids. Like, they don't realize they're oppressing these groups of kids because of their color, just seeing them as, like, oh, well, they're a bad kid and that's that. And something I also kind of noticed with privilege is that I went to the bathroom and then I went and stopped in the cafeteria this week just to, like, see what was happening. And I sat down with this little kindergartner boy who is black, and he was talking about, I asked him who his favorite superhero was, and he was playing with another little white kindergartner, his, like, best friend. And I asked them who their favorite superhero was, and the little white kid said, like, oh, I really like Spider-Man, because my mom always said that I look like him. And I was like, oh, yeah, that's, like, really cool, blah, blah, blah. And then, I went and asked the little other boy who his favorite superhero was, and he's like, well, none of them look like me, so I don't really have a favorite. And so that was just one of those things that, like, you think about the representation, like, there's always going to be someone that looks like me in a movie, there's always going to be someone that looks like a white male in a movie, but, like, there's no guarantee for a black or male female. So, yeah, that's it.